Welcome back to your Twin Flame Collective card reading for this week. We're going to start with the Divine Masculine side.
Really? That's the most potent one over here.
We're going to start with it.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, so we start with the solar plexus chakra. So, this just a lot of big energies. I don't know. I'm just bracing myself for this one. So it's solar plexus is it's kind of like known as you have the fear center, maybe anxiety, but also power, right? So there's a lot of things going on in that area during the week here. But that leads into, yeah, so we got transformation, the death card basically. So lots of transformation going on here.
The masculine is going through ego death.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah, but this is like it's a good card, right? It's a good
Mhm.
card because you know that there's going to be good stuff on the other side, but when you're going through it, it might not be the most pleasant thing you ever did. So brace yourself for this one, but it's going to be fine. All is well on the other side. Because then we have the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny. So the wheel is turning. We're doing good. It
Mhm.
is
Mhm.
going in the right direction. So going through this transformation, this death, right? Yeah, it's
Mhm.
gonna lead into a brighter future.
Nice.
Some good times ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah, and who knows what that's gonna bring with it. Yeah.
Yeah, so as the divine masculine energy, can you give a little bit of words of wisdom and insight to what you feel might be playing out this upcoming week, and maybe even like looking at how your week was last week and kind of foreseeing what might be coming?
Okay, what even was this week?
Well, there was like deep challenges, right? There was a lot of healing that was
Mhm,
taking place.
mhm.
Very busy. It feels
Yeah,
like energetically things have picked up a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can barely remember from week to week, but we made it through. We made it through. We're good. We're good. We're solid, right? Yeah. So I feel like it was a good week in terms of healing. I think a lot of things came into place, more solidified. And I do feel like with this coming week, I think like maybe there's something to do with if there's areas of of your life where you haven't like stepped into your power or not valuing
Mhm.
yourself, or maybe there's some fear about the future or something to that effect, like that's going to really be highlighted,
Mhm.
and you're going to have to make a big leap or a big step, and it's a choice, right, to move into that. Like I'm not now I'm going to do it because we kind of like live a lie all the time. Oh,
Mhm.
oh, I'm not this, I'm not that, and not really claiming our divinity in all areas. So sometimes you just gotta do the thing. And that also, we had the transformation card, the death card. So with choices comes, some wild rides, but
Mhm.
we're
Mhm.
gonna be fine. We're gonna be
Yeah.
good. It's just, take a breath and just hold on.
It's true. The journey is one of challenges, and if you are choosing to grow and manifest your dreams and desires, there will be challenges, but those challenges come when you
Mhm.
are well equipped to move through them. So you're never going to be presented a challenge for you to get knocked down from. You may feel like you're getting knocked down, but that's just the ego death. And the challenge is there because you are to the place to where you can finally move through it, whatever it may be that's
Mhm.
manifesting in your reality. And on the feminine side, we have very, very similar energy. We have the sun card in the beginning of the week. So there's a lot of like awareness, insights, a lot of joy. There's a lot of just good feeling. There's the feminine's feeling really good in the beginning of the week. And as we know, or if you don't know, when you deepen and expand in your peace, that stillness in your heart, that really good feeling, that is going to trigger what is not in alignment with peace. And that leads us into the middle of the week, just like the divine masculine, the divine feminine. She's going to be moving through a little bit of an ego death. We have 5, which is changes, and it's financial and material changes, and that's something else that was coming up when you were talking, is it feels like there's a lot of, like, practical things that are being grounded in. When I say practical, I mean, like, tangible, earthly, worldly things that are being needing to be handled right now. And also too, I don't know, well, I'm just gonna say what I feel, but it also has to do with like marriages. Maybe marriages that are not in alignment with divine love are they're starting to disassemble. This is just what I'm feeling right now. They're starting to disassemble because the parties in those relationships, like especially if you're not with your twin flame, you're going to experience the contrast of that, and it's going to begin to crumble away so that what is meant to be can take its rightful place. So take what resonates and let the rest fall away. But there's something happening here, and if there are, relationship shifts and changes that are happening that will it causes a kind of a financial upheaval, right? Because if your finances are intertwined with someone that's not who you were created to be with, there has to be a breaking down of that. It has to break apart so that everything can go in its rightful place. And it can feel intimidating and it can feel very scary, but just choose to trust the process and choose to move forward with God, because there's really good things that are on the horizon. And towards the end of the week for the divine feminine, we have a beautiful ending to the week, which is number 1, passion ignited. So the feminine is feeling, once again, she was, feeling really good, dipped down into some things in the middle of the week. And towards the end of the week, she's feeling really good in herself. And there's a passion, her heart is lit, and she's feeling really good. And there's something changing. There's a new beginning. There's a breaking through. And there's just a lot of feel good feelings in that. So, yeah, do you want to add anything to that?
That's good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and so let me put my cards right here. Once again, I like to do this every once in a while. We have Twin Flames Finding Her Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shalia. So, what I'm going to do is flip to a random page. And this is essentially like a message from your twin flame for this week. And once again, take what resonates and let the rest fall away. And the message is going to be different for each and every individual. Okay. So here we flip to page 77. That's a sign right there. All right. And just you can close your eyes and listen with your heart if you like. It says, with your twin flame, there is a different set of rules than the rules of a non-twin flame relationship. I feel like every time we do this, it's like it speaks directly to the reading. Okay. This is because you are literally one at the core with your twin flame. As you choose love and healing through doing the mirror exercise, they experience that resulting unity within as well. And you'll begin to notice positive internal and external results with your twin flame union. As you begin to notice clear signs that as you do the work to mirror your upsets and genuinely heal them, you experience the peace, relief, and togetherness you're desiring in your life and with your twin flame. I feel like that was total confirmation of the reading here, mainly too towards the first sentence. With your twin flame, there is a different set of rules than the rules of a non-twin flame relationship. And remember, I was speaking to non-twin flame relationships. Those will eventually crumble because it's not who you or or your twin flame was created to be with. Everyone has a twin flame, and if you're not with your twin flame, there's going to be a breaking down of, especially if you're awakened and you're choosing to move forward into your union. And so I feel like this spoke perfectly to summarize the reading that we just did. So be prepared for a really good week ahead with some challenges, but the challenges are good challenges.
Hang in there.
Exactly. All right. So thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe, and you'll see us in the next video.